Okay, so this right here the real me, and today is a parent accountability day, which means it's on me to get this work done, so that we can stay afloat with the homeschooling. So normally when I'm off, I like to lecture on those days, but today's gonna be a little bit of like planning and posting on Instagram. It's been working out recently when I post their assignments online or post. So we're gonna get back to the work. I'm gonna get back to putting the work online, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to turn on my heater because I do like to be warm. I haven't made breakfast. I don't even know if there's breakfast in there to be made. I just know that my priority today, at this very moment, is to get this done. Two of my children are asleep and one is awake. So let's get to doing that. Let me turn on the heat. I closed the door, so maybe they won't, you know. I could order a few groceries, but I don't even want to, focus on it right now. I just want to focus on getting the work done. Okay, so first off, I want to post some pictures of me homeschooling. Look, I took a whole week off from work. So we're gonna have to find some healthy balance. Yes, I will work hard, but look, okay. But so yeah. So I want to have them have a current event story each day of the week. So I know for sure one of the current event story is a local story, and I have emphasis on local because I really be watching national news, United States, CNN, Fox, whatever. Okay, so um, so I went on to our local news, which is WFAA, and I just clicked on something that doesn't apply. And okay, here we go. And the story is not on the front page. It was very interesting. I'm trying to get to the article. I just want to type in backpack and see. But I can't do that because where's the surge? Oh, my screen not big enough. Yeah, I apologize. Y'all probably won't see this part anyway. But what the backpack? Okay, here we go. Here we go. So this is the headline: DeSoto ISD backpack rule for the rest of 2023 school year. A North Texas school district is banning backpacks for secondary students the rest of the year. Now, we could talk about this even before we read the story. I like to do that because they I want to know that my kids already have their own mind, and that was a part of us homeschooling in the first place. Um, I used to say this all the time: independent knowledge seekers and independent thinkers. I don't even want them to think like me, because I am flawed, but have their own. So anyway, based on the title, a North Texas school district is banning backpacks for secondary students the rest of the year. I had thought about this offhand because I saw the headline and I was like, I was like, dang, they ain't gonna have no backpacks. They can't bring no personal items in there. But now that I think about it and everything that's been going on, I just think these teachers and principals, they tired and they just want the rest of the year to go smooth, everybody be safe. And that's the reason that they're saying that. But if you can't have a backpack at school, like, and especially as a female, like you want your stuff with you. So that's, I don't know. If you can't have a backpack, is that really school? That's a backpack. That's what you man, your backpack can tell who that is from a distance. Cause they got that backpack. I don't know. And they middle school students, they can't have a backpack for the rest of the year. Um, we have some pretty cool backpacks. To be honest, I'll probably take a picture of those and put that on Instagram or something, just for something to do. But okay, here we go. I don't even know if I can read this whole thing, but I want my kids to read it. I'm gonna read it, but I want my kids to read it too. So, DeSoto, Texas, a North Texas school district is looking to avoid any end of the year distraction. Exactly what I said. I say, let's just eliminate it all. If somebody was thinking about, let's just know, no, I can understand that they don't want no distractions. And then, oh, they said distractions. What is a distraction? They said they don't want no issues to go on before the school year. And they are implementing a few new procedures to help do so. Last Friday, DeSoto Independent School District officials. Okay, so I am from this area, so I do know where DeSoto is. It's a nice suburb south of Dallas. Uh, Announced that no students in the sixth grade or higher are allowed to have backpacks for the rest of the school year. The rule goes into effect Monday, April 24th. So they already just getting set up for the end of the year. Because school about to be out. And I can just... Yeah, okay. Students will be allowed to carry a small sandwich size. Oh, excuse me. It don't say sandwich size. Students will be allowed to carry a small sandwich bag size clutch or a pencil bag to carry anything for personal hygiene products. Man, this really is a proactive decision to make sure that we are staying ahead of and abreast of school safety, and also making sure that we're creating an environment that allows students to stay academically focused. That is the primary goal, said Tiffany Blackman Jones, Chief of Communications for DeSoto ISD. The backpack rule is one of a few procedures planned by the district in hopes of a smooth end to the school year. Our kids who are engaged in extracurricular activities, whether it's band or dance or theater or athletics, let's talk about that. And see, that's how I teach. Because I'm going to have to ask them questions about this anyway. So when I enrolled for homeschool, I enrolled myself too. I gotta do the work too. Which brings me to another tip that you can do, especially if you have high school students. I have high school students. Um, you can purchase college curriculum and teach your kids from college curriculum. And then I swear your kids will be on target to go to college. I promise you. Okay. If that's what they choose to do, because yeah. Um, our kids who are engaged in extracurricular activities, whether it's band, dance, theater, or athletics. So I'm gonna ask them, you know, if they were to play in if they were to be in a band, which instrument would they want to play? Dance. If you were to be a dancer, what type of dance would you like to do? If you were an actor, what type of movies would you like to star in? Or if you were a athlete, what sport would you choose to play? We are asking them to take those bags and materials to the practice or locker room area and drop them off prior to the start of the school day. Blackman Jones explained. And that name keeps coming up, so I just want to know who it is, just because. Uh, Campuses will be highly monitored by DeSoto ISD security staff and district level staff members trained in safety and security. I think when you look at the activity around school safety, just in general across the country, there is a genuine concern around how do we keep schools safe, Blackman Jones said. The district security staff will be keeping watch inside, outside, and around all campuses. Safety trained staff members will use video surveillance to monitor any common areas. If needed, the district will have central and support members come to campuses for extra support and supervision of students. DeSoto ISD also wants limited hallway traffic during the school day, and they are asking parents to pick up their students as soon as possible at the end of the day. Any parents with questions about the changes are asked to reach out to their child's campus. Okay, now that makes me want to know what other security measures that they're taking. This is just the public one, but after reading the article, that's I can't say that there's. I mean, okay, the children's safety is first, which is what you know. I was thinking this yesterday. I was like, that's all I want for my homeschool, for my life in general. Is for my children to have a safe space, a space where they can be free to be themselves, and that's what I try to do as a mom. I like this background. I don't know. I like that a little bit better. But yeah, that's what I try to do as a mom. I just try to make. I just want them to have a safe space. So I can't not. That's number one priority because you can't even learn if you're not in a safe space. So it has to be a safe place first, and then you can have a great learning environment. So, oh, okay. So when I was in school, I remember we had Ooh, it was not secure with at all. But you know, that could be a project, but you know, it could be overstepping too, where you could see how secure, but that's that don't have nothing to do with us. But the like I said, the downside of it is they don't have their personal stuff, but the world that we live in. I mean, we were just talking about that too. If every story on the news is a shooting story, then of course you're gonna feel like crime is up. I'm not saying that it's not up, but if you turn your TV off, then it'll go down. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I don't know where that came from. All right, they had some other stories about schools, like related articles. I know I wanted them to do an article about airplanes. I know that for sure. These two for sure. This backpack story, and then one about airplanes. And I had some video footage about airplanes that I wanted them to watch too. I just need to upload the video. Um, and I can do that from my phone. And I'll just upload that. This is my boring life, so don't give me our curriculum, okay? Um, videos, camera. How would the camera read videos? I have some pictures in here, but I also have some pictures on the iPad too. So that's the conundrum. I'll be okay. Let me get to the video footage. Video. It's kind of a wild bit. I don't know if it's been bad, but maybe. No. I have so much work to do. I think this is it. So really all I'm waiting on is another plane to come by. Two of them, and here it comes. They like 30 seconds to a minute apart, I swear, because I missed two of them, but I wanted my kids to see how close it was. So we're going third one, like within the last 3 minutes. And that's the ones that I'm in a close view of. There's some that's like, I couldn't tell in her how many miles away, but there you go right there. So, yeah. You don't see it now? You are about to see it. Can you see it? I don't even know. You should have been able to see it. I might have to zoom in. But see, that's what I'm saying. It be so many layers to this. Like, this also gives my kids. Yeah, I gotta watch. Okay, let me see. So now I know where the videos are, and I just need to upload them because whatever. I don't have time to edit, and I've been like that for a long time. Like, when I started homeschooling in 2016, I had a different channel on YouTube. That channel has been banned and stripped away or whatever. Before, this is before other people had, like, big people had their stuff stripped away. My stuff was stripped away a long time ago. But anyway, so, it's some funny stuff on there. But also some, like I said, I'm not ashamed of anything. But also, it's been a lot of growth since then. But, but, yeah. I used to do that way back then. Like, I don't have time to edit. Like, my life. Like, this is my life. What are you talking about? How I chop and screw? I'm from the South. I chop and screw, but I can't edit. It's too much. You're gonna have to get it how it is. But yeah. So I need to go to Instagram, upload those videos, have them watch those videos, and that's gonna tie to the other current event story because I wanted them to look up a story about airlines within the last 2 months. We're gonna do that for current events within the last 2 months. So that's the first story. I already gave them the question for that one because it's a short article. Ain't no need to like beat that up like that. Uh and just their overall opinion of the story. Yeah, that's enough for that because that's short. Okay, so the next one I had said something about airlines, but I don't want to get that from this local thing. I want to get that from another source. So when you talk about airplanes, we'll keep it local because we watch a lot of national news. So and people always be like, "You ain't even watching." Look, I do sometimes. Like, okay, okay. I am looking for the search button. Airlines. Okay, so I went to the Dallas Morning News. This is their assignment now. I went to the Dallas Morning News and I searched under the tab that says sections and then airlines, and then you can pick a story from airlines. And I see Justice Department joins federal probe into Southwest Airlines December struggles. Justice Department joins federal probe into Southwest Airlines December struggles. American Airlines employee dies on tarmac. Austin Bergstrom International Airport. I have this rumbling in my stomach, you guys, and it is like not okay. And I'm like, what is going on? Um, McKinney Airport commercial terminal highlights. What? McKinney Airport commercial terminal highlights minimal noise impact. Preliminary study. Oh, it says presentation also included comparisons to other airports. So they trying to say they not that noisy, I guess. Yeah. Um. mm, Is that because it's less planes or what? Of course, it's gonna be less noise if it's okay. I don't know about that. And it's a smaller city, so I don't know. United Airlines loses 194 million, but sees 2 second quarter turnaround. So they lost some, but they seeing a turnaround. But where is United at? Okay. So of this story, oh, it's some more on it too. Boeing production problem spills over into summer travel. Southwest Airlines blames another tech failure for second disruption since December. Southwest Airlines resumes flights after nationwide ground stop on Tuesday. So this shows me I'm going to have to pick the story if... I always wanted to fly Southwest. Like, what is going on with Southwest? I didn't even know that was even a thing, but somebody is really on it. Like, so that's why the Justice Department is trying to get involved. Okay. So we're going to go in that direction because there's 3 stories attached to it. So, yeah, we're going to do it that way because it unfolded that way. So the first one that they will read will be Southwest Airlines resumes flights after nationwide ground stop Tuesday. Then, after that, they need to read Southwest Airlines blames another tech failure for second disruption since December. And then they're going to read Justice Department joins federal probe into Southwest Airlines December struggles. We'll do it like that. So, I really do have to read these stories. They short, but how am I going to know what to teach them if I don't? So, today I'm at school. Let's go. What happened? Southwest Airlines resumes flights after nationwide ground stop Tuesday. Southwest has delayed more than 1,500 flights already due to a reported computer issue. This was April 18th, and today is the 22nd. So this was a couple of days ago. They're not talking about that on the news either. But it says Southwest. It's Dallas. Okay. I don't watch the Dallas news. Here we go. They have a video. Listen to this article now. Why not? Make my life easy.
Southwest Airlines resumes flights after nationwide ground stop Tuesday. Southwest has delayed more than 1,500 flights already due to a reported computer issue.
Okay, I don't like that because I need to be able to read each word because words mean so much to me. I didn't like that. Okay, and I don't want that for my kids either. But they may want to follow along, or maybe for Ashlyn, we'll even let Ashlyn do the listening version. She would definitely have to do it at a different time than they do it because God. Ooh. Okay. Dallas-based Southwest Airlines. See? Dallas-based Southwest Airlines paused all departing flights nationwide for about a half hour Tuesday morning due to an internal technical issues, the FAA said. What is the FAA? Southwest has resumed operations after temporarily pausing flight activity this morning to work through data connection issues resulting from a firewall failure. Southwest spokesman Dan Lanson. See, we got another spokesperson. We had the spokesperson for the school district, and then we have the spokesperson for said in a statement. Early this morning, a vendor supplied firewall went down in connection to some operational data was unexpectedly lost. I'm really on this spokesperson thing. Like, I feel like I'm the spokesperson for my children. Like, who would you hire for your spokesperson? Who could be a spokesperson for you? That's an interesting situation. Okay. He's but his statement is so good as a spokesperson. He said early this morning a vendor supplied firewall went down and connection to some operational data was unexpectedly lost. And connection to some operational data was unexpectedly lost. Southwest said it was working to connect passengers to flights and that anyone traveling on the airline today should check their flight status and times. Southwest has resumed operations after temporarily pausing flights activity this morning to work through data connection issues. Southwest said in a statement on its website Tuesday morning, "We offer our heartfelt apologies to customers whose journey with us today may be delayed." Which reminds me of the other airline story. I know y'all have heard of this story. We gotta talk about this one. I promise you, we gotta talk about this one. Okay, so Southwest has resumed operations after temporarily pausing flight activities this morning to work through data connection issues. Southwest said in a statement on its website Tuesday morning, "We offer our heartfelt apologies to customers whose journey with us today may be delayed." Southwest, which is the nation's largest domestic carrier, has already delayed about 30% of its flights for Tuesday, about 1,500 in all, according to FlightAware.com. So it said Southwest, which is the nation's largest domestic carrier. What is the difference between domestic and commercial? Southwest, which is the nation's largest domestic carrier, has already delayed about 30% of its flights for Tuesday, about 1,500 in all, according to FlightAware.com, which it doesn't say this in the article, but obviously provides some type of data for. Southwest has about 4,130 flights scheduled for Tuesday, according to Syria. So about 1,500 flights. 1,500 seems like a lot of flights are delayed. But I mean, perception. Okay, the outage happened around 9:30 a.m. Tuesday morning and lasted about 30 minutes before the problem was apparently fixed and the FAA was notified to resume flights. So we're talking about 30 minutes. That made, yeah, okay, so 30 minutes of an issue caused the delays. But you have to go through the FAA to do anything. So they're saying Now that's where the investigation begins, which leads to the other stories that we were talking about. Southwest, because I was reading it backwards. Southwest Airlines requested the FAA pause the airline's departures. The Federal Aviation Admission, they're going to answer to the question above, tweeted Tuesday at 9:36. So it happened around 9:30. They tweeted at 9:36 that Southwest Airlines pause for its departures has been fully canceled. The FAA tweeted about 30 minutes later. Earlier this morning, so Southwest called them first, and then they tweeted first. I don't know. Earlier this morning, Southwest requested that the FAA pause Southwest departures due to a technical issue. Okay, so here we go. Southwest Airlines requested the FAA pause airlines departures. The federal, they tweeted at 9:36. So it happened at 9:30. They called them. They tweeted at 9:36 that they had just got a call to stop that plane. Then Southwest Airlines pause for departures has been fully canceled, they tweeted 30 minutes later. Earlier this morning, that's what I was thinking about getting into the. I was. Earlier this morning, Southwest requested. That FAA paused Southwest departures due to an internal technical issue at Southwest. Southwest is still recovering from a December operational meltdown in which it canceled 16,700 flights during the holidays after a winter storm overwhelmed its crew and rescheduling systems. Okay, a storm. We can't have a. Okay, these. All right. Who is the article? Who wrote the article? Y'all be making me want to ask these questions. I'll be trying to do this. This is Alexandria Scores and Cal Arnold. Wrote this one. Okay, let's go to the other one. This one says Southwest Airlines. Who they ain't gonna let me read it. They said I gotta buy. They not gonna let me see it. Don't you hate that? I would have to subscribe. Let me see if I can do it another way. Bye, Dallas. Let me see if I can do it another way. Let me see this one. Can I go ahead and go back? Oh. Can I go back to the other one? This one y'all really let me see. That's focus. Okay, so here's the description for the story. We're not subscribing, so we won't get to do those 3 stories. But now we know why the FAA got involved, and we can branch off and find our own stories. Because I already got the titles of the things. That's what we'll do. Because we low cost homeschool. We gotta remember that. All right. So here's the next story though. I'm good. I don't gotta read that, and they can do the other one on their own, and they can put the information down on a paper and give it to me. Okay, so thank you, Dallas Morning News, for your assistance today. So now the other story was this headline right here. The headline reads, baseball player it came up there. Baseball player wife popcorn. And these are all the stories we're going to do for this week. We're going to let some more information roll around. Of course, there are some very controversial stories that I just do not have the energy for at this time. So this is where we're going. Okay. So where do we want to get our story from? National Post? I ain't familiar with it. CBS News? Okay, we're going to go with... Ooh, I don't know where to go. We're going to go with CBS. Here we go. CBS News. Now I know I probably need to screenshot stuff too because I ain't going to get back to the Southwest story. All right. Live and you learn. All right, here we go. I cannot believe this, but this got the tweet and everything on there. So let me go ahead and get my copy and paste together right there. Command Shift 4. I think. Let me get a better one. Okay, so y'all, this is the tweet right here. If you haven't heard. Okay, so the flight attendant at United just made my 22-week pregnant wife. I never seen the tweet. I just heard the story. Before I just seen the tweet, the story that I've heard multiple times on the news this week is the picture said that the flight attendant made his wife pick up the stuff. So when he said made, words matter. I'm trying to tell you. So I was already like, made? You trying to imply some stuff or something like that? Like, what you mean made? Like, and then it was like, okay, so you said made, like you was pissed out, and then you said made her pick up her stuff. Like, what are you talking about? This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pick up your But then the tweet, y'all, I just seen the tweet. Let me be serious. I'm sorry, but it's hard. Okay, so the tweet is, the flight attendant at United just made my 22-week. I started laughing because she's 22 weeks pregnant. Like, that's the very beginning, bro. Just made my 22-week pregnant wife traveling with a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old get on her hands and knees to pick up the popcorn mess by my youngest daughter. Are you kidding me? Okay, so I'm trying to figure out who is supposed to pick it up. Like seriously, um, I went over this earlier with my children. Nah, I was just talking out loud, and one of my kids was up. So, but I've seen this story more than once this week. Okay, so I'm pregnant, and I got two small kids. Okay, I'm trying to figure out who problem it is. Like that's okay. The stuff that people complain about. Okay, so number one, we could cut out of that because that's you and your husband made the decision. Okay, so that's fine. That's a decision. That's a great decision. Beautiful. Okay, little 5-year-old and little 2-year-old needs to get down and help you pick up the popcorn, and that will solve the problem. Like we not doing some stuff in the right direction, and I play different scenarios out because I know nobody's perfect. Like if I had them little bitty kids and I was pregnant, and no, little Johnny and little Christina needs to get down and they need to pick up their popcorn and period. And it's nothing like you need to tell them, mommy, if that's the issue for y'all at 22 weeks, mommy is pregnant. You guys drop the popcorn. You guys need to get down and pick the popcorn up. And it's just as simple as that. Even on my worst behavior, I would have them in front of on an airline pick up their stuff. And that's just what that is. Like she wouldn't have had to get down on her hands and knees if she would have told little beats who are already down there by the floor, by the popcorn, and they made the mess to get up and get the stuff up. And I think that I'm not gonna attack anybody's character, but I think that's really like I'm gonna let you fill in the blank. That's the question for my kids. How do you believe the behavior for my kids? How do you believe the behavior of the husband? What do you think about the behavior of the husband in this situation? Because I did say that all 2023. It's whatever you think.
From Roger Fox.
Toronto Blue Jays pitcher Anthony Bass.
Daniel's unit. This call is being recorded and is subject to monitoring. To accept this free call, press 1. To thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
What's going on?
I'm just drinking a cup of coffee this morning.
I'm recording a video. I'm actually doing the work that I need to do to give them the work that they need to do for homeschool. I was going over some current event stories that I wanted them to read, and it was one about this. I'm finna stop it. Nah, I'm just gonna tell you. It's this Blue Jays pitcher. I'm just gonna read it. Did you hear that story? Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays pitcher, the pitcher. The one who threw the ball, yes. Anthony Bass.
Did he hit somebody?
No. Anthony Bass he tweeted, this was his tweet. He said, the flight attendant at United just made my 22-week pregnant wife traveling with a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old get on her hands and knees to pick up the popcorn mess by my youngest daughter. Are you kidding me?
She made the pregnant woman do it too?
He said, the flight attendant at United just made my 22-week pregnant wife traveling with a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old get on her hands and knees to pick up popcorn mess by my youngest daughter. Are you kidding me?
Hell no, I want to pick that shit up.
Why not?
I mean, that's the flight attendant job. Hell the fuck no. Pick that shit up.
Boy, that is not
I would have told you to pick that shit up. What's wrong with you?
Say.
So now me and him on the same page. My wife pregnant, and she got a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. No, she's not picking that popcorn up. I'm sorry about it, but you gotta pick it up. I'm sorry. If it's not shit, and then you ain't gotta worry about that. If it was shit, I'll do that. But popcorn, you know, if the plane is shaking or whatever, they still popcorn. Y'all gave them the popcorn, they brought the popcorn over. I'm sorry. It always be shit on the floor. If it was cracker crumbs,
Who is supposed to pick it up? You need to tell little Johnny and Christina to help you pick that up. That is not the flight attendant's job.
so, but shit, it ain't hers niggas. They paid to ride the plane, not to clean it, huh?
You made the mess.
I'm going with him. I agree with him.
That is some crazy shit that you agree with him. I had no idea that you would even say something like that.
Yes, right. I don't want my wife picking up shit out the floor. She pregnant.
She 22 weeks pregnant. She is not that pregnant.
That's almost what you was at.
No, you.
Just a week ahead.
Yeah.
You think I would have told you to pick some shit up out the floor? Hell no.
No, but little Johnny and little, they need to learn to pick up after they sell.
Okay. I see the point what you're saying. Maybe, yeah. Y'all need to pick up that popcorn and get out. But nah, pick up some of them. You ain't got to pick up all of them. Pick up what you see.
I even put it in a different scenario because I know me on my worst day. Like, I know I'll be the one who like, I'm late and I got somewhere to go and I'm trying to get out this plane, trying to hurry up without somebody seeing me do the shit. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody called me and they was like, man, you ain't gonna pick up the popcorn, like, that's your popcorn. Those kids need to learn to pick up after they sell. You don't just leave some shit behind for somebody else to pick up.
So what happened? You soon?
Huh?
What happened after that?
Nah, it's just a debate. And I just did not expect for you to say that because I was like, how is he acting? He acting. To me, he acting a little feminine and a little privileged. Like, she made my wife. Like, nigga. Like,
They should have been riding first class and wouldn't have to worry about it.
that part. No, it's causing a debate. It's like, should the flight attendants, what is their job? Is their job to pick up after your kids on a flight? Is that their job? I don't think so. Like, I don't think so. You in a public area. We talk. According to his tweet, she made him. I haven't read the story yet. I was trying to, but I was talking about this because I had. Hold on. Let me. I gotta screenshot this story. I'ma lose it. Cause I just figured that out. Cause I had them another article from the Dallas Morning News. It was about Southwest Airlines, and then it was another article. Yeah, we got this. We'll figure it out. Cause I already read the article anyway. Like online, like I'm recording. Then I'm gonna chop it up and post it. So I already did that anyway. I already read it. But the other story was DeSoto ISD was telling them no more backpacks for all their middle school and high school students for the rest of the year. And I was busting out laughing at the headline. I was like, I just know these teachers is tired and they just don't want no issues and stuff like that. And when I read the article, they was like, it's for safety. And I mean, that's all you can want for your kid is to be in a safe place. But I was like, as a child, you remember our backpack, that's how you used to identify somebody. You got your personal stuff in there. You can't have no backpack for the rest of the year. I agree with it too. We agree on that story.
I don't need no backpack. We had a boost up here at school. If you got a phone, but have it in your pocket, but you can't carry no pistol. I mean, we don't know. You have to really have that on too.
So it just shows, you know what it shows though? It shows that he loves his wife. That's what it shows. Like,
that's what I'm saying. He don't want her to hurt herself. And you know what I'm saying? The kids are too young, you know.
But they decided to have them kids. But they the one decided to. Huh?
A lot of kids are spoiled like that, man. They ain't cleaning up till they probably like 10. If that.
Yeah, that's why I said it sounds. It definitely sounds
You don't ever
privileged.
like your kids to clean up because they don't clean up like you. But how would they ever clean up like you unless they keep getting at it? And if you don't like it, you make them do it again. Make them do it again. Do it again. That's how my mom used to do.
Right.
She don't like it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's not clean. You put them back there. You know how frustrated that'll make you.
But you actually proving my point because, like you said, my kids will never clean up like I clean up if I don't make them clean up like I clean up. That's the same thing I'm saying. Like, even if I'm doing the wrong thing, I still try my best to tell what the truth is. You know what I'm saying? Like they need to clean up after themselves. Like she should be telling them, y'all know mommy's pregnant, cause they need. Can y'all help? They closer to the floor. They right there. Shit.
They would probably start playing with it though, man. Start eating the shit out the floor. The 2-year-old know. Maybe the 5-year-old. It would have took too long. She was trying to hurry and get up out there, but that's just what that is.
But yeah. That was funny though, how you said that though. But I didn't even read the whole article. Oh, here you go. Here you go right here. It says Toronto Blue Jays pitcher Anthony Bass took aim at United Airlines after a flight attendant was accused of forcing his pregnant wife to clean up her young child's mess. Bass, 35, tweeted about the incident over the weekend involving his 5-month pregnant wife, Cindy Ray Bass, who was traveling with their 5-year-old and 2-year-old daughters. In a tweet, he said a United flight attendant made her get on her hands and knees to pick up the popcorn mess by my youngest daughter. Are you kidding me? He said, adding that the airline provided the popcorn.
That's right. That's why I told you.
Yep.
Clean that shit up, man. You know that's the chance you take or that shit gets spilled, man.
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to tell
you. You did try to tell me that. You did try to tell me that. And United Airlines, like, I was like, where are they at?
What's the move right here? Shit, evidently in Toronto. United Airlines, it's in Canada.
Okay, reality show star Jesse James Decker. See, they live a different lifestyle. Who is Sydney Ray Bass's sister, also criticized the airline in an Instagram story. So now the reality show star, I ain't never heard of this nigga, who is her sister. He said Blair accidentally spilled some popcorn in the aisle, and the flight attendant came up to Sydney with a trash bag and a wet wipe, telling her. Wait a minute. Okay. Cause that shit funny. The flight attendant came up to Sydney with a trash bag and a wet wipe, telling her the cap. Huh? Telling her the cap. This story has really changed. This story has really took a turn. Telling her the captain wants Sydney to clean up every drop. The captain should have bitch. My poor sister is. Yeah, he did. It's kind of changing because they got a little melanin in their skin. The story is taking a turn. Okay, hold on. My poor sister is on her hands and knees, crying in the aisle, completely humiliated and exhausted with her children while everyone else watched. Way to go, United, Decker said. Anthony Bass.
So that lets you know that the people that was on the plane, they disagree with it too, because they didn't help to clean it up. Or do you think they agree with it? Yeah, you should clean it up.
Now, I think it's all in your approach to a situation, because if Cause like I said, if somebody come to you with a bag and a wet wipe, they ain't trying to help you pick it up or nothing. They probably don't like you.
Yeah, I think they ain't like her. They knew somebody knew who she was.
Yeah.
They knew her sister or something. Somebody knew.
Okay. So it says Anthony Bass said Monday that United is taking care of the matters with the flight attendant internally. CBS News reached out to the airline for comment, but did not immediately hear back.
You ever heard of Boulder, Colorado? Boulder? I already told you where it's at.
I know. Yeah, I've heard of Boulder.
Did you drive through Boulder?
Okay. It's so funny that you asking this question because I don't know if you know this, but I can't go to Colorado.
Yeah, you got a ticket.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a regular one. Like they gave me like anyway. Why you ask me about this?
What kind of ticket you had for that?
Huh?
Was you smoking on the road?
No. When they pulled me over, I had some stuff in the car. It don't matter. They look at that shit. That ain't nothing. But the ticket I got, it was like speeding in a construction zone on a freeway or some shit like that. It wasn't no like regular ticket. Yeah, it was like a.
Man, you ain't bad for no motherfucker. What part of Colorado was you in when you was speeding it?
What are you asking me about Boulder for?
I can't answer the question, then we go back to Boulder.
I have to admit that I thought that this was a white family. This is actually a mixed family. This nigga, they got some brown in here.
Yeah, you just skipped my question.
Because you didn't answer my question. That's just a normal reaction.
So you gonna go back to your shit?
Denver.
You was in Denver?
Yeah.
Okay, and where did you see Boulder? On the way back or on the way to?
Boulder is after, I believe, but I'm finna look it up now.
Alright, what's your question? I will answer that for you.
Hold on. Let me look. It's a calendar right behind. I mean, a map right behind me. Hold on.
Say, man, you know one thing that I like about you?
What?
Is that if we have a disagreement or we debate, we don't argue about it.
Yeah.
We don't raise your voice, and we just get to the end of it.
Yeah.
I got into it with that girl, like every time that we debate or have something that she disagree, I disagree, she's gonna scream and holler and all that shit. That shit drive me crazy. I just be paying them my go days that I call her and shit. But I'm like, man, I don't like talking to her, man. It's just conversation is dead.
Yeah.
But I have to hold my own to get what I need from her. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard work.
Even if I don't,
It end up being hard work.
it's hard work. Even if I don't even like talking to her, man, she would send me messages and letters and pictures and shit, and I'm like, man, I still won't call, but then I keep getting messages with some more sorrow and story or whatever. You using me, you doing this to me, why is you? So I'm like, man, I didn't ask you for shit, you did that on your own. And I hang up again.
Well, see, that's already in her head, so she already feeling that way. You know what I'm saying? And she only feeling that way. Okay, look, listen to what I'm saying. If she telling you using me, that bitch already feel like you using her. So now the relationship is at the point where it's like you gonna always have to constantly be proving that you not using her, which is gonna be tiring. Like, I'm sorry, she already feel that way. So it's already done. Not like done like you ain't fucking with her. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I'm talking about like once if that shit came out of her mouth, then that bitch feel that shit in her heart. That's what I'm trying to say. And so all that screaming and shit, that shit gonna be normal now, cause it's like, you know what I'm saying, that tug of war, that pushing, that pull.
I said, I'm not gonna be with you, man. I said, I'm not gonna parole at your house or none of that shit. I said, that shit big. I said, the way you act, why I ain't even around. I said, what do you think that shit gonna be like? I said, I ain't going through this shit. I'm smarter than that. I said, I don't wanna take no chances.
And like you said too, when you were like, you smarter than that, y'all already know what's going on. That's what's going on. Shit, but a motherfucker gonna lie and still do what they do. So a lot of time when you get with people, like you end up having to that shit linger on and on and on and on and on and shit. That's why you gotta, whoo, man, boy, you came right in.
I ain't gotta do nothing. That's why I'm gonna go to church school and get the fuck on the road, man. Cause I don't wanna be around nobody, man. I've been around too many people as it is. I just want to spend a few weeks in the free world and see Ashley and see you and see a few folks and see kids up, and then I need to get my life back on the road, man. I need to get my shit back right, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's my plan. If I don't be in school in a month, by the time I'm at, I say by January, the middle of January, if I ain't in school, it's a problem. Something ain't right. I'm trying to get in school at least before. I'm trying to get in school before Christmas, man. So by 24, I already been in school. By March or April, I'm already on the road drive. By this time next year, I want to already be driving.
And this is what's funny too, because I had signed up at my job for transportation, and they was like, I can start going to school in July. I'll be eligible to go to school in July.
So now you thinking about the church job shit?
Yep.
Did I tell you to do that, or you was doing it? You was thinking about it?
It done came about in so many situations.
You met that girl at the gas at the car.
And even before that, but just but being but just being eligible.
Y'all get hired, and people like to hire women before they hire men, because y'all been a truck driver, so they say, and y'all take the job more serious. So if you do learn how to drive, they gonna hire you before they hire a man. And plus y'all rare. Y'all starting to come up, women starting to do everything a man do.
Yeah, it's not a good thing though. It's not a good thing because it doesn't allow for you to be feminine. You know what I'm saying? That's a quality that's lost. Cause a lot of men, they want a woman who they can easily manipulate. You know what I'm saying? So it's good in some areas. It's good in some. It is because it's less work. Like you said, it's less work. It's less work.
That's how it's been. That's what I'm saying. Everything, they try to upgrade and change everything.
And it's not supposed to be that way. Cause my son tell me this all the time. He was like, Mama, you just need to be at the house. When he be hearing the shit that be happening, you know what I'm saying? When I be away from the house and this and this and that, the nigga who don't speak no. Like, yeah.
I need to talk to him, man.
Yeah, he hate that shit. He hate that I have to go out and do all that.
What they need to grow and be little men. See, they gotta think about the whole situation. If you wanna make the load light on your
but he not he finna be a man, but he not a man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want nobody. Nobody's finna push.
She said, well, if you want to get stuff, if you want to do this, then you need to get a job. And shit, I couldn't wait for the time that I wanted to get a job before I was 16, but I had to wait until I was 16. I tried to work when I was 9 years old. I always wanted to support and help. If it was helping her, not having to do something for me, I was all for it, man. If if doing paying for my own shit would make the load lighter for her, I was all for it. And I've been like that all my life. All my life. Only time I've been having to rely on somebody is when I'm in her. And I don't even like that shit. I don't even like that shit. It is what it is. I feel like I
Yeah, cause it puts you, cause it puts you in a position to where you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta do this. That's the bad thing about relying on somebody. Cause I understand it myself. You know what I'm saying? Especially the situation I just came out of when you can't even rely on your own mama. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I gotta go do it because somebody, you know, even somebody who you think you love, who you trust, who you've been knowing forever. You gotta do it yourself. Nah, I was just saying, I wish, I got this little girl up on my screen, a little baseball player daughter. Her skin color the same color mine. Her hair good, though. Cute little girl. Huh?
What's his name?
Anthony. Yeah, that's probably what it is. His name is Anthony Bass. And yeah, he not black. Hold on. What the fuck is he? Nah, there ain't nobody up. His wife must be. Where's his wife? No, she. What? What the? I don't know. He could be white. Okay, so the. Ooh, what the fuck are they? That nigga is. He the one who Puerto Rican or some shit. Ooh, they. Yeah, but they baby look black and she not black, so that shit come from him. Hold on. They said it in the story. Yeah, but you gotta. I'm not going as fast as you going. Shit. Anthon Bass and wife Nation. Bye boy. I am still recording. I'm recording a video. Both. I told you I'm gonna chop and screw it up. Here you go, right here. Off the field, the 35-year-old soon-to-be father of 3 and husband to wife Sydney. I don't know. They got a maid and all type of shit. Nigga. Her name Sydney. Huh? What does she look like? I don't want to hear. I want to just know what they look like. He look Puerto Rican and she look white. Alright, now I know. But they daughter look black. She just dark because he's dark in his bloodline. That's all that is. You dig? Man, we gonna have fried chicken today, man. Everybody and their mama coming about this on day. Oh, that's good. Like, man, what I was saying yesterday, man, I said, when did y'all hit? You said the first Monday. I'm like, I didn't know they had this on Monday. Maybe that's a holiday or something. You didn't know they had what? It's on Monday. Oh. That's what I kept asking. That shit was frustrating me. I think you say it's on the field. Yeah, I know it was frustrating you, but shit. Say. You know it, but you ain't do nothing about it. Just kept on keeping on. No, I was sleeping or I was doing something. It had nothing to do with nothing against you. It's just the reality of it. I gotta remember the password to get in there. I always forget that shit.
Damn, so they shit on the refrigerator, so all these passwords. I try to keep my passwords the same, and them hoes, my shit didn't even work. I was trying to get pictures out my motherfucking Instagram, and shit, somebody sent me some pictures, but it wasn't the person that I gave my password to. It was like, it's not working. I'm like, man, it gotta work.
What is the name of the visit? It's called. Why you can't ever remember this? No, it's Texas. It's visitation. Something you gotta say visitation.
Yeah, you know that's the short for visitation. Got me a mother shirt made, get my clothes cleaned up, shit. Get my hair cut, but this today. This like 2 weeks from now, I think. So look on this little calendar I got, this football calendar. Today is the 22nd. But it won't be. Like 12 days away. 13, 12 days away. It's 2 weeks. What you say now?
I'm finna go to my email because I just can't.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
What?
I'm
What?
gonna get this picture done, this portrait done. I'm just thinking about putting all the kids on there, man. And I might send it to my granny. She likes to with her grandbabies on there. These are great grandbabies.
You have 1 minute left.
But I want to get another one made because I want to get that ink on it.
I was just finna say, I don't know why I thought you were thinking you. I don't know why I was thinking in my mind you were finna get them all tattooed on you. I'm like, you finna get all them kids? You said a portrait. I was thinking a tattoo.
Just get it. That's it.
Yeah, I was like,
My niece
I don't know. I don't know why I was thinking that.
I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna send it to my granny. You know what I'm saying? Give her something that she can put in a, get a frame for her. But I gotta get another board, and I gotta get a jumbo envelope. But yeah, that's shit. I'm just they haven't booked for like a couple of weeks, but I need to go to the store again and buy some shit. It's about the easiest shit to play with instead of all bunch of shit.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
I do not know what this is. I gotta change my password to this. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. See? Nobody gonna remember that.
Roger, Fox.
516-4308.
An inmate at Daniel Unit. This call is being
516-4308.
recorded and is subject to monitoring. To accept this free call, press 1. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello?
Yeah.
I told you I got some pictures of my son.
Yeah.
Trying to get him in on that too. I got a good picture of him. I just the good picture I gotta ask him. It's on my tablet. I don't know. I have to live on my tablet. I can use that one. She got them blue already. Thing already. They like some flower blue something. You know that. She's gonna be looking young on that. She older than that. I'm gonna tell you what it's on, cause you can look at this on Instagram. It's on my Fox and Me with that _5. It's on that one.
Why was we looking at that the other day?
What, Fox and Me?
I'm gonna forget this password again. I ain't gonna even lie.
Write it down. And when is the time and what's the date?
I'm logging in now. I didn't write it down because I don't have nothing to write it down with.
All this schoolwork y'all doing, you ain't got.
All right. You're making me angry.
No, I ain't even mad.
So you make it.
His son kind of look like his mama. I kind of see his mama and his son a little bit.
Who?
I don't know if did you go meet Michelle, Mike? You should have met her, because she came out there when we were staying in the country.
Yeah, I remember. I do remember meeting her. Yeah, I remember.
You met her, did you?
Yeah, I met her.
Yeah, he kind of, this nigga son got them daughter girls. Like he was born smoking squares or something.
That's just temporarily.
Yeah, I know them little dogging motherfucker. This shit. He has a little boy got some hair. He gonna have some hair, man. He got a lot of hair on his head. Shit. Yeah, I gotta call him and tell him I got the picture, man.
Okay. It says Friday 5/5. See, you don't even have your shit together. You get what I'm saying? No, I'm talking to you now. You don't even have your shit together. It say Friday 5/5. You talking about this a Monday? It say Friday 5/5, 4:30 to 5:30.
What time?
4:30 to 5:30.
Okay.
And they had texted me the information, but they emailed it to me before. But this time, I don't know. Bitch ass.
You need to know if you're gonna be off on that day. That's what I was worried about.
I'm off on Fridays.
Alright, that's all I'm just like to show. Shit, I'm gonna sure. I'm gonna call and let you know I'm on my way, because I know how last time this shit didn't work. Shit, we mad for me.
You know what? I feel like I keep you mad.
Nah, you don't keep me mad, man.
I do.
You keep me mad, you remember me on the phone. That's a fact. Take that into consideration. Jot that down. Yeah, she got a pen.
Had a marker, but I need to get back to getting them some schoolwork, because them would be the same niggas who be like, you don't even get them no schoolwork. My child ain't learning nothing. Nothing.
They don't give no food work. Is that what I'm saying?
So you can hear it.
Yeah, they need to get some school work.
Okay, so
They do too much other shit. Ass do. I know that shit show.
okay, so that's they 3 current event stories. Now we need to go to something else. More.
I'll call you back. I'm gonna get drinks. I gotta get ready for this fried chicken.
You gotta get ready for what? Oh, fried chicken.
Yeah, let me get drinks. I'll call
How
you.
you gonna get your fried chicken on a diet plate?
Everybody get it today.
All right.
I need mine.
Bye.
The caller has hung up.
All right. So get a little bit of everything. Okay, so this is the truth. I'm gonna post some me and my daughter homeschooling. This homeschooling session was terrible. It was terrible. She didn't want to, but again, like I said, I had been working a lot, and so it's the consistency. It don't even have nothing to do with the work. So she the one who needs the most assignments. Up above is my library of books. They run all across. So, oh, maybe I should do what my intentions are for this week first. Okay. So yesterday she had a video that she watched. It had like 300 sight words. That went pretty well. I have this Frog and Toad book. So I'm going to see what we can read that correlates with. So we got Spring, the Story, Lost Button, A Swim, The Letter, Release the Garden. We're gonna have to go with cookies today or cookies this week, because if you didn't see the peanut butter cookies, which I'm making some more peanut butter cookies today, they were delicious, like 10 out of 10. So this is where I would take a picture if I had the iPad of this and put this. But I can probably do a screenshot. Okay. Okay. That works for me too, a screenshot. So cookies, and then we're also gonna do a swim, because we talked about her having a swimming birthday party. And a swim. I actually might let her choose which one she want to do first, but either way it go, we're gonna do both of them. And then if I had it to add one more, which I do need to add one more, let's also do let's do tomorrow on 194. going to do tomorrow. All right. But I need something to go with this. So I could go to Teachers Pay Teachers, but I don't even have a printer anyway, so I don't want to do that today too. I'm doing a lot of new and interesting, not new and interesting, it's only interesting to me, but a lot of new ways of doing things because I'm going to go to Pinterest. I don't even have a Pinterest account. Let's see how this works. I used to love Pinterest when it came out years ago. Okay. So what was the person? Frog and Toad swim. Cause I think she's gonna be interested in it. It's a TikTok trend. Well, you know. No, it's funny that you said that. It's funny you said that because I got a taste for like some sub sandwiches, like really good sub sandwiches. What? What I say wrong? What I say wrong? Yeah, like one of them. You don't want to fall asleep because you want to get your stuff right. Oh, for real? Yes, Muslim. It's a lot of them at my job, but they not black Muslims though. They like the yeah. What yeah, the rap. It's a burqa is the name of one of them, and then but depending on how it's wrapped, it look different. But I don't know the name of the other one. was my birthday. It's not 100 days away. It's not 100 days away though. Mama, how much days away to my birthday? It's 80 some days. We looked at it, so 89, some shit like that. Can you not wake up with an attitude? Shit. No. Yeah. Yeah. How's an attitude? Yeah, you don't know what attitude is. I don't have no attitude. I ain't talking to her. She wasn't talking to me. LeBron had attitude. LeBron had attitude. I was asking her stuff about like days away from my birthday. She said like, my birthday not anywhere close. She said like my birthday not anywhere close. Who is her? It's so disrespectful. Mama, I already asked Mama. I can say Mama. said he don't have no kids. Rashawn said. No, Rashawn said he don't got no kids.
Why are you telling me to say stuff that I don't even know what it means? Okay. But you're the one that said, ask my son, whatever that was. What does that mean? He does not know what it means. He was confused.
She bad.
Do you know what a vote is? You don't know.
I did not know it was still recording. It just refuses to stop. I don't even know what to say. Okay, so self sandwiches sound good. I could definitely order some of that, but I don't know that I want to do that today. I think I want to keep hold to my little corners. So, we left off with frog and toad. I put some baked potatoes in the
Are you
oven.
just talking about chores? Or are you just talking about chores? I don't know about that. Mama would not let you job.
So let me read those stories that we were talking about on Frog and Toad so I can see what direction I want to go
Well,
as far as those stories.
Mama,
So
my
that's what I'm
mom
going to do now.
all of us close. Oh no, we don't.
See, it comes alive because now I know we got to make the cookies today and we got to do the step by step by step. She got to do the steps to make the cookies.
What?
On some type of assignment.
Yeah. Bro, I miss my cousins. Mama, can I call my cousin today? Huh?
Your uncle called me. No, I'm lying. Your uncle texted me. One of the 3 texts that I probably got from him entirely.
Hold on.
He said, do Ashley have a phone so you can talk to Major? I said, she got a tablet. He could text on her, and I gave him the tablet number. So I try to do as much as I can. You feel what I'm saying? So if your dad got his number, you can text him from your tablet. I'm not necessarily sure about you using my phone, but I mean...
Okay, so here's what she said. Here's what my mom said. So she said, my uncle texted her 3 texts and stuff.
Ain't no, you got it backwards, but okay, whatever.
Not 3 texts, but she said my mom would text, right?
Yeah.
And what did it say?
It said, do Ashley got a phone? And I was like, no, she got a tablet. Here's the number.
Okay. He was like, does Ashley have a phone? And my mom said I had a tablet and stuff, and I can only text from there. And yeah.
I gave him the number.
my mom gave him my number. No.
So
I can't text him because I don't have his phone number.
yeah, give me his number.
Mama, what's his number?
No, your daddy need to tell me his number.
Oh, my mom don't know.
Tell it
know
to
the
me.
Number. Can you tell me? I thought you gave it to her. I never said that.
Okay. So this particular story is talking about the cookie story is talking about willpower. Like so cookies. Toe bake some cookies. These Toe bake some cookies. These cookies smell very good, said Toe. He ate one. And let me say something. He said, okay, it says Frog ate one of the cookies. These are the best cookies I've ever eaten. I promise my peanut butter cookies was the best cookies I have ever ate. I like chocolate chip cookies, but these were good. Frog and Toad ate many cookies. What? What y'all talking about? Ashley. Oh, girl, I know you hear me.
I have one ear you talking in, and I have another ear mom talking in, so I can't really. My dad talking in one ear, his mom talking in the other ear.
So let us eat one last cookie. We'll stop. So they kept eating the cookies. We must stop eating. Yes, said Frog, reaching for a cookie. We need willpower. What is willpower? Willpower is trying hard not to do. What's up, Ashley?
Mama, so he said like you're not gonna give me his number because like he don't know and stuff, and he tired of like giving like.
Okay.
You already did it before.
Well, sometimes we have to do stuff over and over. Like me reset.
Can you try to find his number on there and stuff? Like put it in my iPad?
I will.
Okay.
I will do that.
Okay.
Or I'll just text your uncle and say it wasn't your number. So she could text.
Okay. You got that.
Your dad gone?
No.
He should be with that bullshit.
You wanna talk to him?
Why do I gotta do all that shit? He talk to his brother all the time. Call his brother. Tell his brother to text me. Shit. Hello.
I know he's doing something.
Sometimes we may forget sometimes. We sorry. Forgetting that this is not free. What the hell are we talking about?
Right, you're right. I'm saying, when you have me on hold, just sitting there waiting on somebody to pick up the phone, man. Because I think he hanging up.
Okay. The willpower is to save these little coins that I have, because I know I don't got like $50. I need to save them. But yeah, but I wanna buy something to eat, but I ain't gonna do it because I got willpower. No. There's no such thing as savings.
When last time you talked to your mom?
I haven't talked to my mom.
You ain't talked to her. She ain't called you or nothing.
I think she tried to call, but she blocked. So sometimes it'll tell me she called, but
Oh, she blocked and you blocked her?
mm-hmm.
Don't block your mama, man. That shit right there, that shit did. Don't block your mama. Just do this shit.
If I put the cookies in the box.
If she calls, man. Just unblock them. You know, you give on a fuse to the gas fire.
No, I'm not.
What happened? What y'all talking about?
Ain't even no fire there, boy. Shit is all flowers.
Just unblock them, man.
Flowers and
She might be fucked up.
blue bonnets and flowers and
Blue
shit.
bonnets and flowers?
Yeah. Yep, that's the Texas flower.
Mm.
Huh. For real? Okay.
The caller has hung up.
How you just gonna hang up like this? So he trying to observe all the air in the room. He is such. You need to go look at that all over your mouth. Bye. This is not about you. This is me doing my work today. Bye bye. Bye. I love you. Good morning, my baby. Come here. Come back.
You know you messed up.
Nah, I ain't missing. I know what I gotta do. Okay, Frog put the cookies in the box. There, he said. Now we will not. But you still need to get that off of your mouth and brush your teeth. So what? It's still the right answer. That is true, said Frog. Okay, so but we can open the box. So Frog put the cookies in the box. There he said, now we will not eat any more cookies. We ate all the cookies. But we can open the box, said so. That is true, said Fox. Frog tied some string around the box. There he said, now we will not eat any more cookies, but we can cut the string and open the box. Said so. It was true, said Frog. So that's the one about cookies. Tomorrow, 194. Toe woke up. Drake, he said, this house is a mess. I have so much work to do. Frog looked through the window. Toe, you're right, said Frog. It is a mess. Toe pulled the covers over to his head. I will do it tomorrow, said Toe. Today, I feel like I will take life easy. Frog came into the house. Toe said, Frog, your pants and jacket are down on the floor. Tomorrow, said Toe, for me to clean the kitchen sink, sweep the dirty dishes, said Frog. Tomorrow, said Toe, will do his dust on your chairs. Tomorrow, said Toe, your windows be scrubbing, said Frog, your pants. You watch. Tomorrow, said Toe, will do it all tomorrow. toe said at the edge of his bed. Blah said toe. I fell down in the dumps. So I said, I'm thinking about tomorrow. I said, tell me anything about. I don't even think about what I have to do yesterday. Tomorrow will be a very hard day for you. Or Frost said, so if I think about it, I think now. And I have to pick up tomorrow. And I have to call you. Okay, if it's hard, then it's hard. Frost said, so if I wash my dishes right now, then I'm back tomorrow. And I said, I'm not so wash. I'm trying to push up some people in the cupboard. Frost said, so if I just my chance tomorrow, I'm going to close my mouth. I do tomorrow. I said, I don't know. So just chairs, just put the windows, yes. Yeah, so we have to figure out what is a flight assistance job. We have to get to the bottom of the story. Yeah, I can say tomorrow for something I really want to do. A swim. Toad and Frog went down to the river. What a day for a swim, said Frog. Yes, said Toad. I will walk behind these rocks. I'm going to walk in this sea. I don't worry about this, said Frog. The Bible said Toad. If I put my business, so you must not eat till after I put my business suit. Okay, I'm glad I did that because I don't like the swim story at all. His swimming suit